Well, hello and welcome to ChatGPT 60 Minutes of me showing you how to unlock underground secrets to making money online using ChatGPT and AI that no one else is talking about. I am your host, Cecilia Faye Morris, the digital marketing maven, and I am here to teach you how to turn your marketing strategies into money in the bank. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is an interactive presentation, so I'm excited to share with you the beauty of what ChatGPT can do for your marketing strategy. So with that being said, let's hop right to it. I'm going to share my screen and get into it. Share my screen. All right, let me move all this extra stuff over here so I can keep track of you beautiful people. Wonderful. All right, so what you see in front of me is the prep work that I do whenever I'm doing anything in the ChatGPT. You want to do the prep work, and I'll explain what that is here in a second, but the prep is where you're creating your prompts. You want to create your prompts before you get into ChatGPT, so that way you can have a seamless interaction with ChatGPT. So what I've done is I've already created all this. I'm going to go through this during the course of this program or this training, but I just wanted you to see how I have this all set up. So these are all the prompts that I'm going to be using as we go throughout this course. Now, I did say that I would show you workbook as well, because if you do have the workbook, then you will be seeing this. If I didn't have that queued up, let me find that for you really quick, fast. Where are you? Let's see. Weekend. Nope, that's not it. People are still hopping in, so I've got time. Let's see. Where are you? If I can't find it, I'll circle back here at the end and share that work. Here it is, AI Marketing Workbook. All right, so for those of you who did purchase the AI Marketing Workbook, your step-by-step guide to level up your marketing with the power of ChatGPT and AI, you will notice as I go through this presentation, sorry for the scrolling if it's giving you vertigo, you'll notice as I go through this presentation that I'm going to be using these prompts. Inside of these workbooks are the exact prompts that I'm going to be using as I go through this training. So without further ado, first thing I'm going to do, and the first thing you ever want to do, in my opinion, when you log in and start using ChatGPT and AI, is you want to teach ChatGPT how you want to communicate. What voice do you want to use when you're getting responses from ChatGPT? When you teach it how to communicate, then it'll give you responses in your tone and voice of your choice. So for this example, I chose the writing style of Ray Higdon. You can choose whoever it is that you emulate or the influencers in your niche, but you want to give ChatGPT a writing style so that way it can analyze it and it can tailor your responses in the way that you want to communicate. It makes it so much easier to get responses in the tone and voice that you want to use versus ChatGPT just trying to wing it. All right, so let me go ahead and copy all of this. And again, I'm just saying, please analyze the writing style of Ray Higdon. I copied this from one of his blogs. I like Ray Higdon. He talks in my language. He's a straight shooter. I like to say he gives it to you straight, no chaser, and that's how I am as well. So I'm going to take this prompt and I'm going to drop it in the ChatGPT and I'm going to tell it to analyze. All right, so I gave an example, and now look at that. It's telling me this is Ray Higdon's writing style. So it's doing that. Let me go get my next prompt. The next thing I want to say, and you know what, you got to talk to ChatGPT like a person. I don't know if it's true or not, but I think ChatGPT has a personality. If you're a certain person of a certain age, and you remember the Terminator movies, you remember how, you got to be nice to computers and they'll be nice to you. So I always like to say thank you or this is great or something. So now I'm going to say thank you. Now that you understand my writing style, I want to use in my marketing. I want you to keep that in mind when I ask for marketing copy. So for this presentation, I'm going to use my network marketing company. Even though I teach digital marketing strategies, I also own a network marketing business. And this works whether you have a network marketing company, you sell a service, you're a brick and mortar, you're e-commerce, because if you need to communicate with your clients, then you need to talk to them in their language. You got to meet them where they are. So I tell it my company is Bella Vita. The main products I use are Brain, Theme, and Youth. I want to target women who are 40 plus working, looking for extra income or a way out of their job, that have issues with brain fog, inability to concentrate, low energy, sleep concerns, either falling asleep or staying asleep, and issue with hair, nails, skin, and joints. For now, I'm going to ask you a series of questions for you to help me identify my ideal client's psychographics and demographics. Tell me what they want, need, fear, and desire. Let me know the kinds of content and resources they consume online, and help me decide what types of offers and lead magnets I should create that will resonate and help me connect. Please confirm you understand before we move forward. Let's head on back over to my new best friend. So here's what they did. So for Ray Hicken, they said he engages, he's got clarity, he's concise, he uses direct language, so forth and so on. So they analyzed this style. He says overall his style is effective for communicating practical advice in a relatable and accessible manner, making it well suited for his audience, like individuals involved in network marketing. So now I'm going to pop this new prompt in here and let that fly. And my wing woman is hopping on, so she'll be monitoring the questions in the chat for me as well. All right, so I say confirm you understand before we move forward. It says absolutely, I understand. Please go ahead and ask your questions, and I'll do my best to help you identify blah, blah, blah. Lovely. Thank you, ChatGPT. So we're going to start with a simple one here. What are the demographics? And what helps also when you think this out and you write it out before you put it in ChatGPT, it just makes it better because it's got that, you've already got the end in mind, so that way ChatGPT can communicate better with you. All right, so here's what it's giving me for the demographic. That works. Now I want the psychographic. Drop this over here. All of this background is going to make a lot of sense as we go through the training, because the more input you give ChatGPT on who it is you want to target, who it is you want to talk to, how it is that you want to get them on your team, so to speak, then ChatGPT will be better able to create the marketing content that's going to do the one thing that we're all looking for, get results, right? So now it's giving me the psychographics. Let's head on back over here. And let's look at the buying habits, because this is important. How your people buy stuff is how you're going to be able to sell to them. This information is very valuable. All right, so we're going to drop those buying habits in there. And I'm not going to read through all this. I'm just showing you how amazing ChatGPT is if you give it the right instructions. This is so freaking awesome, right? Right. So the buying habits, they prefer quality, they do online shopping, they make informed decisions. So they're going to want some background and positive testimonials. All of this, again, is going to be super valuable as we're going to create our marketing plan. All right. The next one. You're giving me some really good info. So tell me this. What are the personality traits of people who use or buy my product or service? What are the values of the people who use or buy my product or service? All right, so I'm going to give this in here. And now you would say, in this case, if I wanted to, I could say people who use and buy Bella Vita. So let me change that in here, since that's what I'm using. Use and buy Bella Vita. And what are the values of people who use and buy Bella Vita? Got an extra one in here. All right, so I'm going to copy this over. All this information is this market research. 2021, 22, and before ChatGPT at 23, my clients would have to do so much online research to find out this information. And now you can do it with ChatGPT with the click of a button, right? So now it's giving me the personality traits of my people, because you got to know who your people are so you know how to talk to them. Here's what their values are: independence and autonomy, continuous improvement. All right, thank you, ChatGPT. Let's go to the next prompt. What are their biggest goals or aspirations? This is important. You got to know what are your people looking for, because you can paint a picture in their head of how you can help them achieve their goals. You are more likely to get someone on your team, on your side, buying your product, using your service, because you're talking to them in the language that they understand. You're giving them a vision and a picture of how it is you're going to take them from over here, stuck and struggling, to over here, happy and successful. So there's the next prompt, and this has been really helpful. I have just a few more suggestions. Now, this question is so critical. what are the pain points with the current solutions available? Because you know what, you guys, there's nothing new out there. I'm not the first ChatGPT trainer or coach. I'm not even the first Facebook ads coach. So what this is going to tell me is what else is out there and what are the pain points that people are experiencing with other things that are out there. Because again, this information is going to be so valuable when we're creating our marketing campaign. So I'm going to pop that in there. And like I said, understanding the pain points of your target audience with the current solution is critical for tailoring your offerings to their specific needs. Excuse me. So here's the pain points of people who have used other solutions that didn't work. Because all this is how we're going to create our marketing campaigns to talk to them in their language. I always say you got to meet people where they are and take them where they want to go. You can't get to the end point and say, come with me. You got to say, hey, I see you, I feel you, I understand you. Come over here with me and let me show you a better way. And that's what this is going to allow you to do. All right, so now what is their biggest unmet need? What would make their lives easier? What do they expect Bella Vita products to do for them? Now, again, if you did get the replay bundle or if you got the workbook, this information is inside of the workbook. And with the bundle, while I'm going to drop this in the ChatGPT, let me make sure I copied it. With the bundle, then you also get the workshop replay, which is this video. You're getting the workbook. You're going to get Weekend Marketing Mastery, the Productivity Toolkit, and the Content Idea Generator. So now it's telling me their biggest unmet need, what will make their lives easier, and what they expect from using my company products. All of these, I'm going to just finish and then I'll scroll up. All of this information that ChatGPT has given me so far, I can take any piece of this and turn it into a video. I can turn it into a blog. I can make a 90-second reel. All of this is basically content that I can use to talk to and to reach my ideal client and my target audience. All right, moving right along. What are the 5 to 10 most common questions asked online about, I shouldn't say about Bella Vita's products or the business opportunity? Again, even though I'm speaking about my network marketing company, these prompts work for whatever. I can do the same exact thing for my Facebook ads coaching business. I can do the same exact thing if I was an e-commerce selling a brand. These prompts work across the board. All right, so we're adding this in here. And again, I love how this, you just sit and let ChatGPT work its magic. This is awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so here are the questions they have about the products, and here are the questions they have about the business opportunity. Again, as I'm reaching out to my audience, these are the things that I want to address because these are the things that they're asking. Don't give them what you want them to have. Give them what they're asking you for. There's a saying in sales that says, tell them what they want, give them what they need. And this is what ChatGPT allows us to do. All right, so now I'm going to say, let's see, I said, what are the 5 to 10 most common questions? All right, so now I'm going to ask it to create a 2-minute video script. And in the script, I don't want any image suggestions. I don't want any shot suggestions. I don't want any intro or closing information or suggestions. I don't want any extraneous information. If it isn't part of the script, I will speak on camera to a teleprompter. Do not include it in the script. I also want 3 to 5 SEO optimized key titles with SEO keyword difficulty score between 40 and 60. Ensure the optimized keywords are in the title and make sure the title is YouTube friendly and use long tail keywords. So I'm going to pause right here for a minute and talk about the different parts of this and why I don't want any of this, right? It's it. I don't want nothing that's not in the script. If it's not in the script, don't include it. Well, the reason why is because if you want to get good at going live or doing videos, the fastest way to do it is to use a teleprompter. If you go into your phone, whether it's Apple or Android, and go into the store and you type in teleprompter, you'll get a whole list of teleprompters. You want to pick a teleprompter that is free, that will download to your phone and that doesn't have a character limit. When you have those three factors in your teleprompter and you tell ChatGPT to give you a video, you can load this script into the teleprompter on your phone, and then you can press play, and all you're doing is reading, but you look like a very polished video person, right? You look good on camera because you're not stumbling over your words. So that's what this first part is about. The second part is about how do you rank up on Google. So Google, the goal of everybody is to be on the first page of Google. And there is a running joke in the SEO world that says if you want to hide something, put it on the second page of Google. So by choosing SEO optimized keywords in your title, you are more likely to rank up on Google. And you want to score between 40 and 60. If you have a keyword difficulty that's, say, a 5, that means nobody's searching for it. If you have a keyword difficulty that's 100, that means everybody's searching for it. So what I found in my research and from training with other people who are YouTube experts is a keyword score between 40 and 60 is the sweet spot. It's got enough people searching for it that they can find you, or that they'll be looking for your solution, not yours specifically, but they'll be looking for the solution you offer. And it's low enough to where it's not overly saturated. And then this last part, when I say use long tail keywords, the purpose for using long tail keywords is because long tail keywords have a higher likelihood of ranking you to the top. So I'm going to give you an example. If you use a keyword, say network marketers, right? Network marketers is a very, very, very common keyword. But if you say single moms working as network marketers, that is a very specific keyword, and that's what we call a long tail keyword. Using long tail keywords will also help you get to the first page of Google. All right, so I said video script number 5. I'm going to copy this over. This is a replay from another training I did, and let's head back to ChatGPT. I'm going to drop this in here. I'm going to modify it a little bit. So instead of saying video script for number 5, I'm going to say I don't want to talk about the business opportunity. I want to talk about the products. Okay. People may wonder, are Bellavita products suitable for individuals with specific dietary restrictions or preferences? So I'm going to say, give me a script for number 2 in the product question. Give me a script, a 2-minute video script for number 2 in the product related questions. All right, so now it's going to kick this out. And there's another cool thing that you can do with this. I'm going to show you here in just a second. So even if you aren't comfortable being on camera, there is this really cool software that I love, and it is called Kapwing. And I'm going to show you how you can take this script and it can turn it into a video. So let me copy this from here. Oops, I went too far. Hold on. There's my titles. There's my keywords. So let me get back up here, and I want to copy the script and head on down. All right, and let me jump up here into my Kapwing, and where are you? You're right here in Kapwing. All right, so I'm going to open up this video editing and creating software. It's called Kapwing. It's about $25 a month if you get it without the branding, and you can pick your video size. So I'm going to pick YouTube. Not that it matters. You can pick any of them. And what is so great about this is it's got the text to AI video generator. So now I'm going to say script to video. I've already told it that I want the YouTube size. If I want to change my subtitle style, I can. I have different styles in here that I can choose from or whatever. So we're just going to keep it simple and go with what's already in here. And so there's my subtitles. That's how it's going to look on the screen. And I want to go script to video. So I'm going to paste the script that I just asked ChatGPT to give me in here. And then I can pick who I want, right? Do I want Bethany, Linda, or Matilda? I want it to be a female. Let's see what Bethany sounds like. Oh, am I sharing? Let me make sure I'm sharing sound so you can hear her as well. Let me stop the share, start the share again with sound. All right, let's see what Bethany sounds like. It's not playing for me either, so we'll stop that. We'll just go with Bethany. We'll see what she sounds like here in a second. So this is my script. I'm going to click generate video from script. The other good part of this is that if I wanted to use my voice instead of Bethany's, I could just record myself and then overlay it on the video. All right, so while that's doing that in the background, let's go back to our prompts. So now I'm going to ask it, what are the most common pain points or biggest unmet needs that Bella Vita can solve? And back over here. And don't feel like you have to memorize all this information that ChatGPT is kicking out, or you even take notes or write it down, because ChatGPT is a learning software, right? So it's going to learn from all of these outputs that it's giving me to create my marketing plan. I'm teaching ChatGPT to go out and identify my ideal client so I can ultimately create a marketing campaign that they're going to fall in love with. All right, here's the biggest unmet needs and common pain points, right? Oh, this one's huge for me, cognitive function and brain fog. All right, so let's head back over, get the next question. Now that you know my avatar, now this is where it gets good, guys. Now that you know my avatar, what are 5 possible lead magnets that will help me attract my ideal client and eventually get them excited about doing business with me? These should be something of high value that my ideal clients want, easy to consume, and easy for me to create. Because you got to have a lead magnet. You got to have a way to bring people into your world, into your ecosphere. And lead magnets, you know, you don't want to just create anything. That's what a lot of people did and still do prior to AI, is that instead of giving people what they want, you create something and then nobody buys it. And you're like, but why? Because it's not what they wanted. So using ChatGPT, we're going to identify what it is that my people are looking for. And they're going to give me 5 things to choose from. So I'm going to let that fly.
Excuse me, Cecilia?
Yes.
You are going staticky every so often.
Thank you. Okay, thank you so much, Tanya. That's why you are my wing woman, and I appreciate that. So I think what's happening is, and let me know, when ChatGPT is running, then it's probably messing up my sound, or it could be because I got this video created in the background. So please keep me posted if that happens again, and I will be conscious to try not to talk while ChatGPT is working its magic. All right. So here is our video. Here we go.
Today, we're diving into a common question about Bella Vita's products. Are they suitable for individuals with specific dietary restrictions or preferences? Let's get straight to the point. Bella Vita products are crafted with a commitment to inclusivity. Whether you follow a specific dietary plan or have unique preferences, our products are designed to cater to a wide range of needs. Here's how. Firstly, our formulations are free from common allergens.
Yes, I'm gonna stop that. So you guys get the gist of it. So I created a whole video with images, and it's put their own person, whoever I said, that Bethany chick, that's her voice. So I could have changed to another voice, or I could record myself speaking and use my own voice. And if you notice, it's also got some music in the background here as well. One of the things that I noticed as it's going through is it's got this picture. Let me go back to the beginning. This picture says doTERRA. So I don't want to be talking about doTERRA stuff. I'm talking about Bella Vita. The beauty of Capwing is that I can go into my media, and I believe it should have other images in here that I can pick from. Or I can even go with Google Photos if I want to connect to Google Photos. So you can swap these images out really easy. Again, this isn't about swapping out images. I just wanted to show you an example of how if you're not comfortable with being on camera, you can use a software like Capwing to create a video for you that's about 90 seconds long. It's about 1 minute and 25 seconds. So let's head on back over to our ChatGPT and let's get into these lead magnets. All right, so the 5 it gave me are an ebook or guide, an exclusive webinar or video series, a printable resource, a challenge or mini course, the 7-day wellness boost challenge for working women, a cheat sheet or checklist, and those are my 5 options. Okay, so all of these are good, right? Because again, I said I wanted something that they want, that's easy for them to consume and easy for me to create. So let's head back over to my prompts. And let's see. So this is where I tell it to pick one. And let's see, I'm gonna copy this over, head back over here, and let's see which one I want to pick. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna pick number one. I was on the fence. I want to do number one or a challenge or mini course. Either one of those work. So I'm gonna say create. I'm gonna say create number one, and have the call to action be to schedule a chat to start all natural biohacking and claim a free gift valued at more than $200. In the ebook, I want chapters and sections, and it should be no more than 10 pages because, again, we're not giving people a novel. We want to give them a taste of what it's like. So the content is a comprehensive ebook or guide that addresses challenges faced by women over 40 in terms of health, well-being, and financial independence, include practical tips, insights, and actionable steps. Again, I could have picked any of these because ChatGPT is like the spiders that go all out on the internet and they collect all this information. It's like having a talk or a conversation with a really, really, really smart best friend. All right, so let's have it create my ebook, and here we go. All right, we are all done here, right? So now it's giving me a cover image suggestion. It's giving me my intro, all of my chapters, everything that I need, right? And then it's got my sections and my conclusion along with my call to action. So this is like, you're looking at this and like, this ain't no dang on ebook. I can't take this and put this in an ebook. And you know what? You're absolutely right. All it's done here now is giving me the outline. So the next step is to tell it to give me the content. All right, so give me the content, number one for chapter one. Be succinct and remember the entire book should be no more than 10 to 12 pages. So let's head back over here and chapter one. I'm gonna drop it in here. And I wanna say, tell it in story. Use story format. Use story formats. All right. And here we go for chapter one. Awesome. Now here's everything I need for chapter one. If I wanted to expand on this, I could say expand more on the introduction or expand more on the challenges, expand more on opportunities. I could take all of this and make it longer if I wanted to. But the beauty of this is now all I gotta do is go into Canva and start creating my ebook. Just copy and paste this information. I mean, this is amazing how you can create something out of nothing using ChatGPT and Canva. So I want to go back a bit here because there's something I want to show you. So this is my cover suggestion. It says an eye-catching design featuring a vibrant, positive image of a woman thriving in health and financial well-being. So I'm going to copy this. There's this software, which I'll give you the link to, called Image Creator. And you can put your text in here and it'll create an image. So I'm going to click create. Oh, I gotta sign in. All right, and create. While that's thinking, I'm gonna head over to Canva. I'm gonna do the same thing in Canva. If you didn't know, Canva has a text to image feature built in as well. And there's another video I'm gonna show you in Canva later on in this presentation. All right, so Media Magic and Mojo AI are two of the Canva text to image softwares. If you don't see these on the left side of your Canva, click into apps, and then you would type in Mojo AI or Magic Media. They would come up and then they would get added to your shortcuts over here. So I'm just gonna pick Magic Media. We are making app permissions. Okay, no, that's just their own stuff. I'm gonna put the same text in here and I'm gonna say I want, let's see what type of image do I want. I didn't pick one on image generator, did I? I didn't. So here's what it gave me on image generator. It looks vibrant, happy. I could have picked any one of these categories. So I'm gonna go back to Canva And I'm just gonna pick Summit. And I've already put my text in here. So generate image, and we'll see what Canva comes up with. While that's working in the background, let's go back to our prompts. All right, so now I want to use the lead magnet suggestions you gave me and the writing style of Ray Higdon to create a 14-day marketing plan. I want you to put this in table format and have a content strategy for 14 days. I'm selling Bella Vita, but don't say Bella Vita in the content. Emphasize the benefits of using Bella Vita. So I'm not going to read all this, but I said my content should rotate between the following categories: character, connection, credibility, call to action, encouragement, and engagement. It should rotate between the following types: post, reels, success stories, and quotes. Please create a content posting table for 14 days that promotes their products, nootropics, and biohacking that includes the following. So this is how I wanted to spit it out, right? So this is what I'm going to give it. Slide back up here. I think it's easier if I slide it down. Okay. This is what I'm giving it. Again, this is a very distinct prompt because I wanted, oops, didn't mean to do that. I wanted to give me a 14-day content plan because I don't want to have to think about what to post every day. I want ChatGPT to tell me what to post every day. All right, so I'm going to drop this in here, but I'm not going to hit go yet because I don't want to sound like I'm underwater before I show you. All right, so here's the Canva images. Let me close this. Here's the Canva images that it gave me for what I said for my text and image. Eye-catching design featuring a vibrant product image of a woman thriving in health and financial well-being. So this is what it gave me. If I didn't like these, I could say generate again. But this is so awesome how you can use Canva and just give it an idea of a picture, and it gives you a picture, and then the same thing with image generator. Canva, for this, you just need the free version. Image generator, also for this, you need the free version. As you see, we got the 2 locks down there. So if I wanted to get more images, I would have to upgrade, but the free versions work very well. Now let's get my content planner, right? So I've got my lead magnet. I need to promote my lead magnet, and I wanted to do it, want ChatGPT to tell me how to best do that. All right. We're halfway there. And there you have it, folks. 14 days worth of content. Tell me, where else would you be able to do 14 days worth of content that fast with image suggestions, hashtags, all of that? And it's already in table format. So let me copy this, and I hope it copies over correctly. I'm going to open up Excel, and let me paste. Hopefully it'll paste for you. Nope, it didn't. All right. So that's one of the downfalls of ChatGPT. So if I want to copy this table, let me go to the top for day 1, and I'm just going to highlight and drag all the way down. All right, there we go. So now I got my whole table. I'm going to copy it, head over to Excel, and now it should paste and put it in columns. Nope, not that one. You want this one. It's still not doing it. I'm so sorry. This worked so well yesterday. Let me try to figure this out. Give me a sec. Why is this not copying and pasting in table format? Give me a moment. See if I can figure out what we got going on here. Copy. Head over to Excel. There we go. I did Control V, and then it pasted just fine. So I'm going to slide out these and make them bigger. And this way, and this way. All right, so now what I've got, and I'll make this a little bigger so you don't need an eye chart. All right, here's my 14 days of comment. This is my day. It's a post, a reel, a post, a quote, success story, whatever. So now I can take this, I can copy it straight on over into my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter, my LinkedIn. And then here's my image suggestion. I just showed you how you can do text to image. And then here's my hashtag suggestions as well. So now look at this, 14 days worth of content. And if you use any sort of scheduling software like Hootsuite, you can schedule these 14 days and you don't have to worry about posting for 2 weeks because it'll already be programmed to post on your social media on your schedule. Hootsuite is about $99 a month. But then if you have a Facebook business page, you can use your Facebook Meta Planner and you can post to your business page and your Instagram. You can schedule it out as far as you want to go. And then all you have to do is copy paste it from your business page to your personal page, to your LinkedIn, or wherever else you want to share it. And the Facebook Meta Planner is free. So there's a free option if you don't want to plop down $99 for Hootsuite. And here we go, guys. Again, 90 days worth of content, all of them with a different theme. And this is awesome. Love it, love it, love it. All right. If you are just excited as I am, as I was when I saw how to do this, go ahead and type content in the chat because this is going to be a game changer. Those of you who struggle with what to say on social media, right? Again, with consistency. The one thing about being in this digital marketing space, you have to be consistent. You can't make a post on Monday and then another post on Friday and then another post the next Wednesday and expect people to follow and engage with you. This gives you the opportunity to be consistent with your content, which is another reason why I love it. All right, so now I've got that. So then I'm going to tell it, now group the quotes together in their own spreadsheet. All right, so I'm going to take this and drop it in ChatGPT and let it fly. Okay, so it gave me what I asked for, but it's not quite the way that I want it. And this happens with ChatGPT. All right, I'm going to say thanks, but I just want the quote in a column and my logo in another column. My logo is that. All right, so now let's let that do. It should give me 2 columns. In the first column, it should just give me the quote. And in the second column, it should just say, all of them should just say success with Cecilia if I gave it the right instructions. So let's see what it does. Okay, so it says my logo there, so that's cool. It's got that little image piece in there. All right, so it only gave me 2, 3 quotes, I think, 3 quotes. All right, so I'm gonna tell it, give me 3 more for a total of 5. Give me 3 more quotes for a total. Because the next thing I'm gonna show you will make more sense when you have more quotes for a total of 5. And remove the image from my logo. All right, so let's see what it does. Perfect. All right, so now I'm going to take these quotes. I'm going to copy them. I'm going to go into another Excel spreadsheet and Control V. All right, so here's all my quotes. And let me get my column so the row height makes sense. All right, so now here's all my quotes. So now I'm just going to type in here success with Cecilia. All right, and then I'm going to copy this all the way down. Copy, copy, copy. All right, I'm going to take this out because I won't need this. Delete that row. So now I got a quote in one column. I am going to give it a header. I'm going to say insert. I'm going to say quote and author. I'll show you here in just a second. Now I've got these quotes and now I've got myself as the author. So now I'm going to do a, these are kind of long, but you know what? I'm not going to leave it as it is. Actually, no, I'm not. All right, so I'm going to say update these and make them shorter. Update. I could have gave it better instructions going in. I'm going to say update all quotes and make them 7 to 8 words. All right, so I'm going to say update all quotes and make them 7 to 8 words each, because it'll make sense when I show you why here in just a second. Okay, put this. Again, you got to be specific with ChatGPT. I'm going to say put this in table format. Table format. All right, here we go. All right, here's my 5 quotes. I'm going to copy these. I'm going to head over to my Excel spreadsheet. I'm going to replace these long quotes with those short quotes. There we go. All right, so now I've got these in here. I'm going to do a file, save as, and this is really important. I'll show you why in just a second. You want to save this as a CSV file, not Excel, but a CSV. I'm going to save this, and then I'm going to call this quote. Keep it simple, right? And I want to save it in my downloads folder so that way it's easy for me to find when I move on to the next step. So as I'm going through all this, I hope you guys know that what I'm sharing with you isn't anything that's rocket science. It just takes a little bit of time for you to sit down and think about the journey that you want to take your people on. And if you got the workbook, all of this information that I've been putting in the ChatGPT, you will find inside of the workbook. All right, so now let's get back into it. And this time we're going to go straight to Canva. So I'm going to go back home with Canva. You know what? No, I'm not. I don't need to. So now I'm going to use Bulk Create. Bulk Create is an amazing tool that allows you to create content. Before I do that, let me go back to design. And I want to put in quotes because I want Canva to give me designs that are for quotes. All right, so quotes. Here we go. We'll say daily quotes. It doesn't really matter. It'll just spit it out anyway. All right, so here it is. And if you have the free version of Canva, then you won't be able to use the ones that say pro. Look, I'm not going to let my OCD get the better of me, I promise. I can't help myself sometimes, but I do. I can't help it. I just can't help it. All right, let me just pick one because if not, I'm going to get stuck trying to find the right one. All right, so here is the design that I want to use. And I want to make this bigger because it's going to say successful to Cecilia. I'm going to make this bigger. Maybe move it up a little bit. I'll play around with it here in just a second. All right, so now I'm going to go into Bulk Create. Again, if you don't see this over here to the left, just click on your apps, type in Bulk Create, and then you'll have this over here. And then it says Upload CSV. So that's why you want to make sure you save it as a CSV with Canva because we're going to upload it and open. All right, so here's the quote, here's the author, and 2 data fields. So this one, let me make sure I do this right if I remember correctly. Let's see, this one, I believe, I don't want to link it. Let me remember how to do this, bear with me, hold on. The 2 data fields are quote and author. So let me see if I search data field. Quote. Oops. Quote. Okay, quote. It used to be where you just drag it. I think I might have to type it in there. So let me type in quote. And I think this one is the author. Quote and author. All right, the 2 data fields identified. So, okay, right click an element. So I'm going to right click this one. Hold on. Right click the element in your page to connect it to your data below. So right click. Is it that math? No, I don't want to do magic right. I'm sorry. Right click an element and connect it to your data below. That's what I did. I might have to come back to this, guys. Bear with me. Let's see here. All right, I'm gonna circle back to this because I don't want to waste the time.
Cecilia, I just saw it. Right click on it again.
Thank you.
And then just scroll down 1. Take your mouse down 1 to connect data. Go back up. There is right
Connect
underneath.
data. Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am. You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
No worries.
Team effort over here. Connect data. Thank you. And author. All right. So now I've got my quote and my author. I'm going to hit continue and generate my 5 designs. And here it is. Now I've got 5 quotes that I can use. I could have taken quote off the top if I wanted to. Thank you again for helping me out with that. I had a brain fart, so I really appreciate you. See how easy this is to take information from ChatGPT and use Canva. And now I can download these. They're already the 1080 by 1080, which is Instagram square size. I can just download this and then I can schedule them to upload at predetermined intervals to post on my social site. And they're branded with my name as well. All right, so there we go, you guys. So there is that piece of the content. Now let's head back over. All right, so now I'm going to say thank you. This is great. Do you remember my lead magnet? Copy that. Head back over to ChatGPT. Pop it in here. All right. So yes, I remember. Awesome. Get back over here. And now give me 3 to 5 sets of ad copy for my ebook. Right? Because I got to be able to promote my ebook using ads. I'll tell you why this is important in just a minute. All right, so, and before we do this, I want to share something with you. I say, great, now give me 3 to 5 sets of ad copy to market my ebook. This is the blah, blah, blah. And then I said, I want to use the problem, agitation, and solution copywriting framework. I'll show you why that's important here in just a second. Do not include the words problem, agitation, solution in the copy because this is ChatGPT and it's very literal. I said I want the copy to be a bit cheeky with a little humor and add in FOMO. Before we get started, confirm you're familiar with the problem, agitation, solution copywriting framework. So let me copy this and head on over to ChatGPT. Paste it on in there and go. Let me jump in here. All right. I wanted to share this with you because in copywriting, these are the 5 most common frameworks. If you want, please feel free to take a screenshot of this because these are the frameworks that professional copywriters use when they are building out copy. So we did the problem, agitation, solution framework. This framework starts by identifying, it's this one right here, by the way. This framework starts by identifying the reader's problem, then agitates it, create a sense of urgency before providing a solution. So again, go ahead and take a screenshot in 3, 2, 1. All right, let's head on back over to ChatGPT. Here are my 5 sets of ad copy. Boom, there it is. And I said, absolutely. It said, I'm familiar with the problem, agitation, and solution copywriting framework. Now let's craft some engaging ad copy for your ebook. So now I've got this copy. Now, even though it says ad copy, I can also use this as content on my social sites to post with an image to say, click here. But you're probably wondering, well, where are they going to click? How are they going to get it? I'm so glad you asked. So this is the next step in our progression. All right, so we got that. They didn't answer the question, so they gave me the copy, so I don't need this one. All right, so lastly, we're at the end of the line here, people. Lastly, I need a 7-series email follow-up, still using the writing style of Ray Higdon, to follow up with people who get my e-magnet, telling them to schedule a call with me. In this email series, I want to continue to expand on the benefits of the Velovita products I use, the benefits of nootropics, and the benefits on natural biohacking. The call to action is in each email, is to schedule a call with me to get started biohacking and claim the free gift. Make sure each email is different, engaging, and distinct. Be creative with how you include the call to action so they don't see it the same way in each email. Please confirm you understand. All right. All right, all right, all right. Copy, copy, copy. And here. And paste. All right. So now, guess what? I got my email follow-ups. The fortunes in the follow-up, right? Subject line, all of that. Oh, cool, right? And now I got all my emails. Now, the one caveat, as I'm sure you all know, you want to make sure that it's still in your tone and voice, right? Even though we said put it in the voice of Ray Higdon, We also want to be conscious of our own voice and our own language. Make sure it uses words that you would actually use when talking to somebody. So now I've got my 7 series email follow-up. So what is the last thing that I need to make this complete? I need the way for them to sign up to get it. So I'm going to show you that using a software called Gamma AI. So this is really good. Now give me a synopsis of my lead magnet for a landing page. The synopsis needs to be less than 100 words. All right, so let me copy that. And let's head back over here. This is another amazing tool that I love. So this is Gamma AI, and if you haven't heard of it, don't worry about it. I'm gonna drop a link. I see you, Tanya. You're look, I know, right? You are all in it with me. I see you, girl. So yes, love, love, love this for creating lead magnets. So if you don't have like ClickFunnels or Wix or any other lead magnet software out there for whatever reason, you don't want to make money right now, so you just get started, whatever, use Gamma AI. So I'm gonna click generate. And I wanted to create a web page for me. And remember I asked him for that synopsis, 100 words or less. I'm gonna drop that in here. Oops, that's not wrong one. I need the synopsis. I gotta go back. Oh wait, here we are. Yes, all right. Okay, so let's see here. Where are you? Oh, did I not pop it in here? I thought I did. This is really good. Okay, let me see. Those are my 7 emails. There we go. This is really good. Okay, so got a little chatty. I gotta remind it again, you know, that's ChatGPT for you. It's an overachiever like me. Ha ha ha. All right, there we go. All right, still too long. Well, I said 100 words. I think it's 100 characters. I think I screwed the pooch on that one. It's 100 characters. So that's on me. Let me jump back into ChatGPT and say, sorry, make it 100 characters. AR or less. All right, operator error, it happens. Okay, here we go. So now I want to copy this. And you can also use the little clipboard thingy. That's a copy, but if you do the clipboard, it's going to get the quotes, which I don't want. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to head over to Gamma AI. I'm going to drop it in here and go. Okay, here's an outline view. What do you think? I'm not going to get into my OCD and do all the tweaking and stuff. You see, this cost me 40 credits. Again, I'm going to give you the free link to Gamma AI, and I'm going to say continue. The theme. You can pick the theme over here. I really like dark. I don't know. Let's see. Again, you know, I get so stuck. I get around myself. All right. Okay. Let me go
Cecilia,
with-
you have to you can't speak at the same time as you're rendering anything.
Thank you.
Sorry.
No, I appreciate you letting me know. All right. So with that, we're going to pick this and continue. Voila. Are you guys just as amazed as I am? When I first saw this, when I tell you I was over the moon, I was literally over the moon. So here's my website. Now all I have to do is go to ChatGPT, and for any of these, sorry for the scrolling. Let's see here. For any of these ad copies, I now have my website link. I can give people this. Once they click claim your free guide, you can link to a Google Sheet where first it'll link to a page where they have to enter their name and email into Google, and then they can get access to the Google Sheet. So this is a free and easy way to get your business up and going off the ground if you don't have a website or the ability to purchase a website We do have my good friend Leslie Carson on here, and she's got simple website solutions that can help you with this. But more importantly, this is how AI can create something fantastical for you. And you can use this and give it to Leslie and say, Leslie, make something like this for me, right? It's got all your verbiage in here, everything that you need to say is in here. So you guys, let me stop sharing. I know I've given you a lot of stuff today. I know it probably felt like you were drinking from the fire hose, but I am a geek girl that goes all the way back to 1982 when my first computer was a Commodore 64, and I have been fanning out ever since. And when AI came on the scene, I don't know if you know this, AI just had a birthday. They just turned 1 year old on November 30th. So they're just 1 year old. And this is the amazing advances that AI has made in the business in just 1 short year. It's only going to get greater later because AI is going to be even more powerful as more options and things with it become available to us. So with that being said, my friends, again, I know that I've given you a lot of information. Make sure you put some of your biggest takeaways in the comments of this so that way I can read them. And if you are ready for what's next, please drop a ready in the comment. I've been talking for a solid hour. I said an hour. We started at 1:05. It's 2:05. I made my goal. Drop your biggest takeaways in the comments, please. And if you're ready for the next thing, drop ready in the comments as well, because we're not done. What is the use of having all of this juicy goodness if we can't do anything with it because we don't know how? And I know you're probably thinking, well, Celia, you said you're a geek girl. Celia, you do this kind of stuff in your sleep. I can't do this. Well, the reality of the situation is, yes, you can. Well, hello there. This is Cecilia, and in this video, I'm giving you a behind-the-scenes look into the Ultimate AI Toolkit for network marketers and online business owners. So if you are a network marketer and you are serious about building your business using social media, you're not treating your business as a hobby, you actually want to use it to replace your income, earn residual income, or just increase your savings, then you want to get your hands on the Ultimate AI Toolkit. I know a lot of people are still confused about what's happening in AI, and you got your geek girl here, Cecilia, the digital marketing maven, to show you exactly what you need for AI, so that way I can get you out of the noise and get you into taking action using AI. So there's a lot of prompts out there saying, get these prompts, get this prompt, 1,000 prompts for $2, 10,000 prompts for $37. You don't need prompts, you need tools, which is why I created the Ultimate AI Toolkit. Inside of these toolkits are all of these modules that tell you exactly how to go about using AI to get the desired results. For every one of these modules, there are lessons, and each of these lessons inside each number tells you how many lessons are inside each module. So for marketing campaigns, for instance, these are all, every lesson is a video, by the way. This is how to do copy, ad copy, surveys and guides, self-scoring quizzes, ad copy for courses, and email marketing. This is just an example of one of the modules that I have inside of the toolkit. And the beauty of the videos is you actually get to see me creating these prompts and getting results from AI in real time. And in some cases, you see me tell AI to do more actions based upon the results that I got. So this Ultimate AI Toolkit will help you launch your business using AI in a way that is faster and easier than has ever been available to you before, especially when it comes to creating content. In this video alone, I show you how you can create social posts using ChatGPT and Canva. So if you don't know what to say, let ChatGPT say it for you. And also, I am giving you these prompts. If you click on this link inside of the Ultimate AI Toolkit, it'll take you to this Google Doc where you can download, and this document will always be up to date. So as I learn more about AI, I'll be adding these prompts to this document. So check back with it every week or so just to make sure you have the latest and greatest information. But I've already got these prompts in here for you. So I'm telling you exactly what to say in AI to get the desired results. Where I talk about, let me take an example, act as a network marketing professional. Maybe you want to act as a network marketing newbie and you want to have that conversation. It doesn't matter, but this is just a blueprint for you to use to create your own prompts, because the more detail you give AI, the better results you'll get from AI. So use these prompts as a blueprint to start creating your social media content, your courses, your quizzes, your surveys. Start doing marketing research, find out the wants, needs, hopes, fears, dreams, and desires of your ideal client. All of that is available to you inside of the Ultimate AI Toolkit. Also, because I am a geek girl and I am using AI in my own business, this course will always be up to date. So go ahead and get your hands on the Ultimate AI Toolkit while you can, because as I add more information inside the toolkit, I'm also going to be adding to the price. But this will be the last AI course you'll ever need, because I'm excited about it and I want you to get excited and use it in your business as well. So go ahead and click the link above or below this video to get your hands on the Ultimate AI Toolkit, where it stands today, because again, as I add more stuff, I'm going to add to the price, because this AI thing is not going away. If you're scared of technology, let me tell you, we hold more technology in the palm of our hands with our cell phones than what it took to put a man on the moon. This stuff is not going away. So don't be afraid. Let me teach you the way. I am Cecilia Faye Morris, the Digital Marketing Baby.